Not too funny. Hey, coach. Boom, boom, boom. And it like.
I made this fight happen because I know Tio is one of the guys at 140, but he got a big resume, big accomplishments. And I know there's going to be some doubt with people and fans when I go fight this guy. It's going to be people that really believe that this guy is going to beat me. I'm not on the level that I think I am and I say I am, so I made this fight for that reason. That was my competitive edge kind of kicked in when I wanted to make this fight.
Breaking news in the boxing world as Anthony Joshua is officially working with Shakur Stevenson ahead of the Teofimo Lopez fight. This is not casual training. This is calculated preparation. When Shakur links up with a former heavyweight champion, it signals serious intent and a level of focus Teofimo Lopez cannot afford to ignore. Teofimo Lopez brings strength and power, but Anthony Joshua training Shakur Stevenson changes that equation completely. Shakur is prepared to handle physical fighters at the highest level. Power alone will not trouble a boxer being sharpened by a heavyweight champion. Skill, discipline, and control will drain Teofimo over rounds.
Great defensive fighter, very good offensive fighter. The difference between the two, for me, I think that Teofimo might be a little bit stronger of the two. But, you know, speed can sometimes nullify power.
Right. It depends on if you can use your speed to get you from round to round, as opposed to avoiding that.
Shakur Stevenson explains how he neutralized an elite opponent through control, not size or power. That calm authority fits perfectly with Anthony Joshua training Shakur Stevenson for Teofimo Lopez. Controlling pace, denying offense, and forcing mistakes is how Shakur breaks fighters down round by round.
Like, I felt like you knew how little Lomachenko was, and you kind of capitalized off of that.
Heck no, that man was a lot to deal with. Y'all don't understand, the man was #1.
Yeah,
over
sure.
Canelo, over Crawford, over Inu.
But you don't think that the size of him has kind of helped you?
Bro, styles make fights, not the size.
I agree with that. I'm with you on that. But for the first 6 rounds, he didn't punch.
Because I didn't let him.
You didn't let him punch?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I want to see this magic. Must be magic then, man.
Shakur Stevenson's endurance will be crucial against someone like Teofimo Lopez. Anthony Joshua training him ensures he can handle sustained pressure and maintain sharpness deep into the fight. Conditioning, timing, and patience will let Shakur absorb early aggression and dominate as the rounds progress, turning Lopez's strength into a liability.
Because the way he beats you is fitness. He just takes you, he starts off slowly and going in, and he gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. You know, so you have to be fit, and he keeps.
Shakur Stevenson's focus is laser sharp, clearly aiming at the top fighter without distractions. Months of preparation under Anthony Joshua will ensure his timing, movement, and counterpunching reach a new level. Confidence and patience are key against Teofimo Lopez, and Shakur's mental edge already gives him an advantage. His ability to stay disciplined and plan for the top man shows why this is more than just training. It's a complete blueprint to dominate Lopez round by round.
Come on, bro. Get on with the humble stuff, bro. I want the Tio that's rowdy. Like, where is he at, bro?
I'll show you January 31st.
Okay, we gonna see. I don't like this version. It's like, oh, blah, blah. Man, listen here, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do come fight night? That's what I want to hear.
You'll see.
Okay, I can't wait. I promise you, I can't
I've
wait.
been here. I'm gonna continue to stay here.
I've been looking at you for years, bro.
I've been here. I'm gonna stay
for
here.
years. I've been already.
Okay, that's
this.
good.
I played it out
That's
of my
good.
brain
You gotta
1,000
focus
times.
on the top guy.
For sure, you
You
the
gotta
top
focus
guy.
on the number one.
You a beast.
Legs and movement are vital, and Anthony Joshua is sharpening Shakur Stevenson's footwork to perfection. Against Teofimo Lopez, maintaining sharp legs through all rounds separates champions from challengers. Shakur's ability to stay light on his feet and adjust angles will make Lopez chase shadows. Conditioning, balance, and precision strikes combined with Joshua's insight create a fighter who can outlast power and exploit weaknesses round after round.
In front of him. And I said, look, if you're to believe that he had the best training camp, his legs have gone. And if I've got it wrong.
Shakur Stevenson is a master of skill, timing, and intelligence. Power is secondary when technique dominates, and under Anthony Joshua's guidance, that skill is sharpened even further. Facing Teofimo Lopez, Shakur's ability to fight the best, move perfectly, and control every exchange will be decisive. Like Pernell Whitaker, he can neutralize bigger opponents without relying on knockout power, making him an expert strategist and extremely difficult target for anyone counting on brute strength.
But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevens.
What is it about him? Because I know you have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. Shakur is trying to do the same thing.
Shakur Stevenson's high boxing IQ makes him extremely dangerous, especially with Anthony Joshua in camp refining every detail. He reads opponents, anticipates movements, and executes flawlessly under pressure. Teofimo Lopez will struggle to find openings against a fighter who calculates every punch and adapts instantly. With speed, intelligence, and precision enhanced in training, Shakur is not just prepared for a fight, he's ready to impose his will and dictate terms from the first bell.
Incredible fighter. Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ and a very. Shakur coming out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good fight. I like to see it.
Shakur Stevenson's development in camp with Anthony Joshua is transforming him into a complete fighter. Daily training under a former heavyweight champion sharpens every aspect of his game, from defensive timing to counterpunching and strategic movement. The focus on high-quality sparring ensures Shakur adapts to different styles, preparing for Teofimo Lopez's speed and aggression. This is not casual preparation, it's an elite-level grind that builds stamina, sharp reflexes, and fight IQ. By the time Shakur steps into the ring, he will be polished, confident, and fully equipped to neutralize Lopez's best shots and dictate the pace.
In camp, living in camp, training with him day in, day out. And it made a big difference in the fight. So I think he knows that the way that he's going to improve is time in the gym and also the quality.
Teofimo Lopez's lapses in focus and predictability will be exploited by Shakur Stevenson. Anthony Joshua's training is enhancing Shakur's ability to read opponents, punish mistakes, and maintain relentless skill-based pressure. This fight will be about precision, timing, and intelligence, not brute force. Lopez's reliance on aggression and rushing will backfire against a disciplined, highly prepared Shakur who controls distance, slows the pace, and picks apart openings with patience. By turning Lopez's tendencies against him, Shakur's combination of skill, ring IQ, and elite preparation gives him a clear advantage.
Like he has like a little mental lapses every once in a while. Look at the Kambosos fight. Like, that's a fight that people would never expect Kambosos to win. And he won a grueling match against him as well. So I just, I don't know. I don't think he can get it done against Shakur when it comes to like, cause it's gonna be just a skill match. I don't think he's gonna try to rough it.
Critics may doubt Shakur Stevenson's world-class status, but Anthony Joshua training him elevates his game to an elite level. Skills honed under a former champion, combined with natural intelligence, movement, and timing, make him a nightmare matchup for Teofimo Lopez. Technique, precision, and patience dominate over raw power, and Shakur thrives in strategic fights. Doubters fail to see the depth of his preparation, the sharpening of his counters, and the adaptability he brings into the ring. When skill meets discipline, Shakur becomes far more dangerous than Lopez anticipates.
I don't think he's world class. He's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't look at boxing probably the way you do or most sort of fans do. I look at it.
Shakur Stevenson's ability to slow fights to his pace is crucial against Teofimo Lopez. Anthony Joshua's influence ensures Shakur uses angles, distance, and rhythm to full effect. Teofimo's athleticism and awkward style will be neutralized by Shakur's patience and timing. Being able to dictate exchanges, frustrate Lopez, and pick openings round after round gives Shakur a tactical advantage. His intelligence and adaptability make him far more dangerous than raw athleticism alone, and Joshua's training ensures every punch and step is calculated for maximum impact.
Teofimo, he's funny, he's got character, but he's a great fighter. He's very athletic. He comes from awkward angles, and I do like his style, but I study boxing, I watch boxing, and I do like Shakur's style. The way he breaks his opponents down, he slows it down to his pace, he's got good distance. If you got to pick someone, I'm going Shakur, but it's a great...
Shakur Stevenson combines defensive mastery with the ability to strike with devastating effect. Anthony Joshua's camp further sharpens both aspects, making him unpredictable and dangerous. Against Teofimo Lopez, Shakur's ring IQ allows him to anticipate attacks, exploit openings, and adjust strategy mid-fight. Skill, defense, and power come together seamlessly, giving him control of tempo and distance. With Joshua's guidance, Shakur is not only prepared for Lopez's aggression, but can also turn the tide at any moment, making him a complete, elite-level fighter.
I think I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terence and those kind of guys, you know. I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite...
Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez is shaping up as a true showcase of skill and strategy, and Anthony Joshua's involvement amplifies Shakur's edge. This fight isn't about brute force, it's about precision, timing, and intelligence, qualities Joshua is refining in Stevenson every day. Shakur's ability to read opponents, control tempo, and exploit openings makes him a nightmare for aggressive fighters like Lopez. While Lopez relies on power and unpredictability, Shakur combines elite boxing IQ, elite conditioning, and strategic mastery to dictate exchanges. Every punch, step, and feint has purpose, and under Joshua's guidance, Shakur is learning to absorb pressure while punishing mistakes efficiently. This is a chess match in the ring, and Stevenson's patience, adaptability, and elite skill set make him the more complete and dangerous fighter for January 31st.
I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete.
Shakur Stevenson is entering a fight with focus, experience, and preparation that Teofimo Lopez cannot match. Knowing the opponent since youth may give familiarity, but Anthony Joshua training Stevenson takes that knowledge to a professional, elite level. Shakur's discipline, timing, and strategic understanding of boxing allow him to neutralize Lopez's familiarity and aggression. Preparation in camp, exposure to world-class sparring, and the honing of angles, counters, and movement ensure Stevenson will dominate exchanges. Teofimo may know the history, but he hasn't faced a fighter this well-drilled, mentally sharp, and tactically prepared. January 31st will test Lopez's power, patience, and decision-making against a Shakur Stevenson who is smarter, faster, and guided by one of the greatest heavyweights ever.
You know these dudes very, very well.
Shakur had talked about this shit before it was actually official, and I'm like, Core, you know this nigga can fight, right? Core like, nah, bro, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, we all excited about the fight, bro. Like, we all know what's at stake. Like, we've been knowing Teofimo since we was 12 or 13 years old in amateurs, bro. Like, we all been winning nationals together. Now we're pro having to fight each other, so Teo knows.
Shakur Stevenson is positioned to make history under Anthony Joshua's mentorship, and this fight is more than a test. It's a potential legacy-defining moment. Teofimo Lopez has achieved success, but Stevenson's skill, intelligence, and preparation elevate him to a different plane. The difference lies in discipline, tactical execution, and ring awareness. While Lopez relies on athleticism and past accomplishments, Stevenson brings elite strategy, timing, and adaptability. January 31st will reveal which approach prevails, raw talent versus meticulously honed skill. If Stevenson executes Joshua's blueprint, he can shock the world, proving that preparation, intelligence, and composure trump pure aggression. This isn't just a fight, it's the birth of another historic fighter in Stevenson.
He soak up everything that he needs to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
And throw it straight left to the box.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
It's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring.
January 31st is more than a fight. It is a battle for legacy and proof of skill versus raw aggression. Shakur Stevenson stepping into the ring after training with Anthony Joshua is sharper, faster, and more prepared than ever. Teofimo Lopez may have power and past victories, but Shakur's intelligence, timing, and control make him the superior fighter mentally and physically. If Stevenson executes his strategy, he could shock the world, dominate the rounds, and prove that preparation and skill always trump recklessness. Who wants it more? Who is truly ready? The answer will be seen in the ring. Make sure to watch and join the conversation in the comments, predict the outcome, and stand witness to history being made.